Okay, can you hear me now? Let me know, please. Please let me know if you can hear anything. It's working. It's working. You can hear me? I'm losing my mind. We got it to work? Okay. Okay. I think we got it. Oh, thank God. Okay, so please tell me you can hear me okay. I am so sorry, you guys. This computer has been nothing but a pain in the butt for the last couple of weeks. And I lost my original headphones that go with this thing. So it's not been easy, to say the least. Okay, so I'm turning the mic all the way up so you can hear me. Yay! Okay, let's get this party started. I am so sorry, you guys. It's been a cluster. Okay, so let me get my my Facebook up, and let's talk about what's actually happening in Papa Land, you guys. Okay, I can hear you. You can hear me. Life is good. Thank you so much. Sorry about that. You guys have pointed out something to me, and first of all, I'm going to apologize for a couple of things. One, I've got pinched nerves all over my body. My medication is not working. I have not felt functioning for a while. I've been working a lot of overtime with work. So needless to say, it's been a while since I've seen you, and I'm sorry. I think I just need to go through and I've got so much going on with my HOA board too. It's not even funny. So, that's what's been going on there. So videos, first thing I'm going to do is delete these last two lives because they're pointless and stupid. I'm just going to have David do it, Aradil. He's the computer expert in this house. He can do it. I'll ask him to. But yeah, I've got so many documents with my HOA on this computer now. And, joining the HOA board has been stressful. I'm not going to lie. It has been stressful. So, okay. This is a going out of business group. And there's a lot of people that are quitting lately, a lot more than usual. And when I'm going through this going out of business group, I'm seeing all the pieces that were supposed to be the new hot item, the amazing item. And it kind of blew me away that these great new hot items that are, being sold in these going out of business groups are the stuff that was at like convention last year, the stuff that was, supposed to be so wonderful. So, yeah. Hi, Stephanie. Sorry about that. Glad you stuck around. We're going to do sneak fashion faux pas with Misty. So, yeah. But yeah, I've been dealing with chronic pain and I've missed you guys and I'm really sorry. And I'm turning on subscriber only mode. So everyone make sure you're still subscribed. And then, because I told you all to cancel the memberships on my channel, I know some of you have. It won't let me gift memberships anymore. So I thought that was crazy. And I'm just getting everything set on here. So what do you guys think about all the people that are quitting paparazzi right now? There's a lot of them out there, you guys. In fact, there's way too many. So it makes me sad. So let me keep scrolling down now that I've got everything I mean, this one breaks my heart. This one right here. This is all Starlit Shimmer, okay? And a good portion of these, if you go to the paparazzi website and you go under eligible buyback products, okay, so you go under notices and you go to eligible product buyback and you go to the product catalog, all of the Starlit Shimmer items are in here, okay? So all of this person, if she bought these directly from paparazzi, they would take them all back. I mean, here's some Starlit Shimmer from when I was an active consultant in this box. And then we have all the bracelets. So that's a lot of Starlit Shimmer. It's kind of sad, in my opinion. Okay. So here's a lady getting rid of all her Starlit Shimmer. But I just want to point out something, so let me get down to the next one. You know, I've been harping on this for years, you guys. I have been harping on this for years. I've been telling people through this channel that it's not worth it to have dead money. It's not worth it to inventory load. I mean, this is a piece that I bought before I became a consultant. So this is circa 2017, 2018. Okay. And I'm catching up on comments. But look at this. Look at all those boxes full of jewelry. Look at all those bins full of jewelry. Dead money everywhere. Here's another one. She believed she could, so she did. That's honestly, I feel that is honestly a multi-level marketing mantra for people. She believed she could, so she did. Yeah, I know. Oh, so Dot says, they're only hot because the elites buy them up and sell them to their FOMO downline who get stuck with them. Also, some elites lie and say that something is sold out when it's not. I'm also glad that people are finally waking up to this. You know, that's the thing is, did any of you guys watch Julie Anderson's video the other day where she was talking about if you can submit an independent news article to your local community newsletter or whatever, do it. We need to start all banding together. I love that video. I think it's a great idea. Let's look at these ones. More bins. Isn't this depressing, you guys? That is absolutely depressing to me. Like I said, paparazzi doesn't care what you do with it after you quit. They don't care what you do with it after you quit. They only care that you bought it from them. Once they get their money from you, they've got it. They don't care, you know, and I wish more and more people would realize this. Once paparazzi gets their money from you, they don't care. They really don't care because it's out of their warehouse and it looks like people are being reported to paparazzi, and that's how petty. That is how petty and stupid multi-level marketing is. Okay? How childish and immature. Oh my gosh. Look at this. That's worse than me. I can't show that, but oh my gosh, look at all of this hanging on her wall. She's got Z collections on busts. Blingforlife.com. Was she an elite? So much for life. If she's quitting. Look at dead money. I mean, this right here, I've called this the car. Hello, Frenchie. I called this the car window scraper for years. Look at all this debt and dead money. This depresses the hell out of me. She even has an oil spill table. Oh. So, our discount extravaganza is happening now. Everything is on sale, and we mean everything. A little about me. I am a trusted seller with years of experience as a former elite consultant and life of the party diamond consultant from 2017 to 2024. Yeah, it's evident. She bought her rank. Right there. You see all the boxes. Okay. I decided to step away from selling to focus on event planning business and to support my daughter's nonprofit organization, created in memory of one of her twin daughters who sadly passed away just after 8 days. Thank you for supporting my small business. No, she supported Paparazzi Jewelry and Accessories. She is not a small business owner. She bought her product from a company that dictated what she did with it, how much she sold it for, and yeah, she got elite and she became, a rock star and has bins and boxes of dead money. But here's the deal, guys. She was never a business owner. She was a glorified customer of Paparazzi Jewelry and Accessories. And that's what happens with most people, okay? Is they buy all this stuff hoping to become millionaires, and by you supporting these paparazzi consultants, you are supporting a company that's taking advantage of vulnerable people, women, men, people who are looking to make it big. They sell a dream that never comes true, and that honestly becomes a shitty pipe dream. It's a shitty pipe dream. Okay? And I'm sorry, but people who are in these going out of business groups, you would do better to sell it on eBay, honestly, than selling it in these going out of business groups. Because these going out of business groups are full of scammers. And at least on eBay, they have to put a bid in for it. And when the bid closes, they have to buy it. Okay? eBay is a lot better than this. Okay. So who's ready for Fashion Faux Pas with Misty? Okay, so let me pull up that Facebook page that someone lets me borrow. What do you guys think about the Elon Musk and Trump thing, them fighting each other? I think it's hilarious. So, if they take each other down, that's the best thing for it. Okay. All right, Facebook is taking forever to log in, y'all. Okay. So, Elizabeth updated her profile picture. I don't know if she got married or if she had a quinceañera or what. We've got a short from the Bling Boss herself. I wonder what the hell she's saying now. I don't care. I can't stand her. She's full of shit, in my opinion. Okay, so this month the promotion is the Summer Party Pack. You buy $100 worth of shit or 150 PV, and you get 10 exclusive pieces in the Summer Party Pack. So, butterfly bracelets. We're still doing the butterfly. And here's the best part about this necklace and bracelet. It will turn you green. We're so excited. Okay, let's hope. I got to put the disclaimers up real quick, y'all. So let me do that real quick so we can watch sneak peeks with Misty. So we're rolling the disclaimers. Here we go. And then we'll watch Fashion Faux Pas with Misty. All right. Okay, disclaimers are up and done. So, oh, exactly. I think it's funny. I always look at the distractions and say, pay attention. What's going on in California? Okay, let's talk about that real quick before this comes on. What's happening in California right now is exactly what Cheeto Mussolini wanted to have happen. He wanted to have people start rising up so he could declare war and do martial law. So what's happening in LA is the exact opposite of what people resisting should have done. We should have peacefully protested, but yeah, when masked men come in and hurt you and violate your due process rights, if you are violated against, yes, you have every right to fight back. What his militia or Gestapo is doing right now is exactly what happened in 1938. It's happening again. He wants a fucking military parade, you guys. Nobody watched that. Nobody attend that. Ignore it. All right, let's go here.
Hey paparazzi, it's Tuesday and I'm so excited.
Can you guys
about
hear
the
her?
that are headed your way. I'm going to show you a few items that will be available tomorrow during new release time, and there's a whole variety of pieces. I'm super excited about them. Today I'm wearing a very casual outfit, an oversized t-shirt. I love the palette. I love the light yellow mixed with the darker green. Obviously I have on more of an olive pair, a bit of a celery pair of shorts. They are baggy and they are also long. So that capri length or longer length short is very big this season. It's very trendy. You're going to see it in a lot of
Hopefully you can hear her.
And then I have on a cork-based sandals, just got a double strap of suede across the top. It's got details around the outside with like stitching, which I love.
Okay, I'm just going to use the camera microphone because this thing is a piece of junk, and I'm going to get my old mic out and we'll go from there because apparently something's wrong here, and hopefully you guys can hear me okay through the camera microphone. I know it's not the greatest, but it's better than nothing at this point. So please tell me you can hear me through this. And let's go that way. So tell me if you can hear me through that. Can you guys hear me through this? Okay. Oh, yeah, you mentioned taco and I killed the audio. Something happened. So, let's see if you guys can hear Misty. And if not, I'm turning this off. Okay, and I'm gonna unplug this microphone. And you guys can still hear me, but I'm gonna... So my soundboard that I bought from Temu is apparently trash, so it's going there. It lasted for a year, but the microphone I'll keep, and we'll just go from there. So, and I'm gonna turn this on. So, Okay, so we can hear Misty Kirby. So let me go into this. We're going old school way, you guys. And we're gonna go to... Okay, let's see if we can hear her now. Okay, can you guys hear her? I can't hear her. It's not like it's a bad thing. You know, I'm not missing anything with her.
I love that here at Paparazzi, we release new items Monday through Friday, every day at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if you're a customer,
It's very faint.
coming out, make sure you hit the
So she's going to show you the new releases. So I'll just,
sign right in that time.
we'll just talk about it while it's going.
This is one that is one of my very favorites.
Okay, so this looks like something someone would wear in a music video for a rap star.
And when I say heavy, I don't mean
It's very faint because I have it on my speakers.
so expensive. And when you feel
It feels expensive? No, it's not expensive, Misty Kirby. It's just fat and gaudy.
charge on that one.
Yeah, I prefer not to hear her too. So she's saying that this feels so expensive. I don't think so. I don't think it feels expensive. I think it's cheap and gaudy. Okay.
I love the gold base.
So this is, I mean, look how cheap it looks on here. I mean, when you look at it on the bust, you guys, it's terrible. If that thing sold out, I'll be shocked.
Although this is a stone, a lot of people are going to see this as like a Santa Fe, which it is, but definitely this has more of an attitude, even the base.
It's chunky is right. It's chunky.
Add the turquoise paired with gold, in my opinion, is very, very much a sunset blue.
Live long and prosper, Misty.
The details in the charms.
Oh, look, more Scandi charms.
Look at that. We've got a sheriff's badge right
Look
here.
at that. We have a sheriff badge, a horseshoe, a boot, and a star.
Got the star right there. And look at the coils in between. And then this actually just
Oh my gosh, she's using the Temu bracelets, you guys.
which I love. Again, amazing, amazing details. So many fun ways to wear that. And obviously, the Western trend is still very.
I like Chotty.
This is a bronze
Chotty's
icon.
good.
This is so fun. This is going to be a hummingbird. You're going to see the green paint. And
Okay, I hate when she says, this is going to be a hummingbird. No, it's not going to be. It is. So when she says, this is going to be a hummingbird, no, it is a hummingbird, you dumb idiot.
then also you
And
have
it's
the
a
rhinestones
brooch
on the
with a
bottom.
lot of green rhinestones on it.
Flower accented with the pink on the tail. Just a little
It's
bit
just
of
so
light.
stupid. It's pre-tarnished for your pleasure.
Extends across the top. Obviously, the brooches are a big trend here. You can see men wear brooches as well.
Scandinavians settled all over the Midwest. There's a whole bunch of them down in mid-central Utah.
You see flowers, you can see birds, you can see shapes in general. You see metals, you see rhinestones.
And yeah, her hair does look a little dry right now. She needs to put a hair mask on that stuff and soften it up.
This is a really fun one. This is a bold statement necklace. You're going to see 3 layers.
A
of
bold
black
statement
beads.
necklace.
I love that they are
Okay, everybody who was a former consultant, those necklaces, those bold statement necklaces with beads, didn't they sell so well? Yeah, no, they didn't.
defaced. They have a bit of a square.
And I love how she says they're
rounded
defaced.
bead, right? So you're going to definitely see the original shape of square in that again. They're gonna be
I don't
placed
think that
together in the 3 rows
is
and
something I would
rows
want to
going
have.
down. I love that they're separated on by these jump rings, so you're actually going to get that perfect spatial weight across the front.
Spatial weight. Spatial weight.
Round curl, and then right there in the
Okay.
you're going to see that part. So pretty, obviously covered in rhinestones right there. This is a stretch, so it's going to be easy to on and off. And I love that brown curl.
That is awful.
The brown curl. I think it's just a nod to the Fifth Avenue look, but it is something that is different. This is a really fun one. You're going to see that light pink.
Okay, I'm plugging this mic back in too.
Shelled, and then around the outside, you're going to see the ombre of pink rhinestones in a sun-like
an ombre of pink.
So pretty, but are you kidding me? That is so cute. I love it. Now this is a really fun one. You're gonna see this.
Okay, you guys, I'm gonna change the mic again. I've put the properties back in, so give me a second. Because I'm gonna move it from the Logicam back to the microphone if it sees anything, but it doesn't. Dang it! Okay, I will figure this out tonight after I finish this live with you guys.
Got, acrylic pieces on the side, and then right here you're gonna see
These flowers are so stupid. You know, what's with the flowers, the hearts, the butterflies,
You're gonna see a lot of color bounce there. You see
the charms, the Western stuff? I mean, it's just, it's awful.
Then it goes to the different chain. I also love that the petals on this flower, these two flowers, are gonna be a bit dimensional, so you're gonna see them kind of stacked over each other.
Monique, to answer your question while we're looking at this cheap jewelry, always book your excursions through the cruise ship. So if the excursion runs late, the cruise ship has to wait for you to get back to the ship. If your excursion breaks down, then they have to wait for you to get back to the ship. They can't leave without you. But if you book your own excursions, then what sucks is you're on your own. Monique, the only excursion I would recommend you do is the train in, I believe it's, do the train, the rail line. That's the only one that's really worth it, especially for the time of year you're going. So if you can do the train ride, do the train ride. The rest of the towns are pretty, you know, easy to see. The Mendenhall Glacier isn't as spectacular as it used to be, but you can go see the Mendenhall Glacier in Juneau. But Ketchikan, the Lumberjack show is pretty cool. That's one of the least expensive ones, and it's kind of fun. So if I was going to do it, my top three would be the Mendenhall Glacier, the Ketchikan show, and for the Lumberjacks, and then the train. Those are the only three I would do. The rest, just enjoy the towns, explore the local culture. When you get to, I'll tell you which port to go to get the salt.
With that color at the top, those are square. Obviously, some of the squares have the overlay. Check out this next strand. You've got the
What's with the iridescent beaded stuff?
transparent. Okay, now watch what
Oh, he'll see them.
you see this. You can
They're so active right now. In fact, the whales,
actually
if you come into Washington,
this next strand has
which you will be because I'm picking you up,
black and the white
when you get to Washington, if you are staying in Seattle overnight, take the train, go downtown, and do the Argosy cruise. And you'll see the orcas and you'll see the gray whales. They're so active right now. She loves that blue bracelet, by the way, you guys. Don't know if you heard that or not. She just said it.
right together. You have this together. You can combine them. That is a gorgeous bracelet. All right, now paparazzi, I have something fun. As you know,
She has something fun, paparazzi.
with our office and designing and meeting with factories and doing all the things that you do when you go to China. But I want you to know, this is a 4th of July earring that will be available. And
She's
inside
selling these as the 4th of July earring.
that houses our social media assets and some amazing things. So if you're
Wow.
you do not have EXP downloaded, EXP, like the first part of the word experience or exponential.
You know, the orcas are
Go ahead and download it. It
are
is
cute,
amazing
and they've been
resource
having
for
so
you.
much fun in the
We're
sound
going to
lately.
place a behind the scenes video inside the learn section of EXP, and you're going to see how this earring was made. Just a little snippet into the
If you're going up to Icy Strait Point on your cruise, Icy Strait Point, if you just walk along the beach over to the orca statue, you'll see the whales. They're everywhere. And Ketchikan, we saw them in Ketchikan just from the dock.
That is absolutely stunning. Although this is 4th of July because of stars, you can wear.
Yeah,
this
they are on
any
Temu and
day.
Shein.
Obviously, a star can be worn for 4th of July, but a star is one of those shapes that I like a heart, a star and a heart and a flower are worn all kinds of ways. So this is a really,
A
really
star,
fun
a heart, a flower, and a butterfly are worn all sorts of ways. It's an adorable shape.
Go check it out.
That's what she just said.
These items will be available tomorrow.
So much fun.
This time. I hope you have an incredible evening, and I hope you know that I love you guys.
She hopes you know that you're loved. You're so loved. Okay, so let's look at this. We have what looks like a belt bracelet. Looks like something I bought last year on Temu. We have butterfly earrings. And then we have a bee necklace. Wow. The sea lions are always hanging out on West Seattle Beach at Lincoln Park. Oh, now we have an anchor with a pearly thing around it. That looks so stupid. I bet those sold out. But if you really want those, go to Temu. Okay? We've got another sneak peek with Misty. Here we go. And she's got music.
It's Monday, and we're about to do sneak peek.
Okay, let's talk about this outfit. Tomato soup is a recipe t-shirt, the new trend. Having your favorite recipe printed on a t-shirt. Okay. And then we have what looks like a schoolgirl skirt. That outfit looks ridiculous. I'm sorry.
2 days into the new paparazzi year. Great job on achieving your goals. I know so many.
I forgot that.
Last minute and
It's a brand new paparazzi year, which means that if you met your life of the party goal last year, this month you are eligible for your first life of the party purchase if you made it to bronze, which means you made it to bronze. So now this year you can start buying life of the party. That's the reason they do that, you guys. So if you work really hard to make it to bronze and you make it to bronze, great, congratulations. Starting in June, you can now fight for life of the party pieces at 10 o'clock at night Pacific Standard Time or 1 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. You can go in, set your timer, and get those life of the party pieces. And then, of course, if you made it to golds, you get double hostess rewards the whole year. So it's a way for them to keep you, in. But here's the thing, they raise the prices on you, the quality is going into the toilet, and the jewelry is becoming more childish and immature as time goes on. So I wouldn't want to stay because it's pointless.
we're so proud of you. You're
But here she is in the corporate closet wearing her tomato soup shirt.
love the clean slate, a chance to start fresh, and I'm going to show you some pieces that are going to help you have an
It's a clean slate, time to start fresh. Here's what's,
available tomorrow during
get ready people, paparazzi's getting ready to pull that rug out from underneath you. It's coming.
It does have a skirt, which allows me to kind of
At least she got her toenails done, but those sandals look like she has massive clown feet.
I've got on white sandals, and then I've got on a plaid skirt. It obviously is going to level down with ruffles. And
It levels down with ruffles. Be careful because if it's too short, there's a lady in St. George that will pull it down if it's too long.
add wedges or just part of a platform shoe, I definitely think dress them up, and I can change them to the next week. I'm wearing this
Yeah, nobody cares about $8 jewelry.
this tiger's eye noticed.
Oh yeah, Frenchie, we'll go over that after this sneak peeks. In fact, thanks for the reminder.
As well as that.
Let me pull that up.
And the bracelet. So really fun, just summary items. Now again, the items I'm about to show you will be headed your way tomorrow. And these are amazing items. Let's start with this.
Holy cow!
Necklace. You can see this is a flat.
Anyone need a collar? I could use a collar right now, a gold one.
But it's going to flex around the neck.
That is so big.
This is definitely a statement piece. If you notice right there, that texture is absolutely beautiful. This is very much a necklace that you can make a bit grungy with added on accessories that you want to make it put back in the business.
That is ridiculously huge.
An amazing piece. Now, I absolutely love this bracelet. This is going to be a gold base, and then we've got these large gems inside. So I'm going to turn it vertically, but it'll actually sit on your wrist with the parts going
She's
horizontal.
turning it vertically because that's how it looks on your wrist, but she's showing you what it looks like right now. Isn't it so cute and so fun?
Gold gem as well. Look how
Oh, it's a feather with copper.
You've got the skinny back, right, or the thin back, which depending on your comfort level, you might even like the thin back just because you can feel less of it on the exterior of the thin back. But I love when we get the copper detail with that turquoise stuff because it really
Wow.
vibrant in color. Now this is a fun one. This is a gold base with, we've got these beautiful red crystals. We've got two colors of red on here, which I think makes it really fun. One that's very, very bright and vibrant, and then one that has an overlay, almost like an iridescent overlay, which you can see right there. Look at those gorgeous, beautiful charms. See those red rhinestones and the crystal rhinestones? They're so pretty. And then you can see this.
That is just ridiculous.
And then you can see these red.
Okay, so I'm gonna read some stuff from from these goob groups while we're looking at this awful jewelry. Okay. So if you ever want to see how many people have quit the company, you just type in resign paparazzi and go for the latest. So on June 4th, someone named Lorianne. On June 2nd, I rendered my resignation as a paparazzi consultant after much contemplation. My impending move to Canada, where the product is not available for sale, I made this decision. However, I will continue to sell my existing inventory, including my Z necklaces and bracelets, little diva bundles, and I would like to express my sincere appreciation. So she's moving to Canada. So, Carrie's Jewelry Box. Hey, y'all, I just wanted to let you know and get on here that Paparazzi has increased its prices. All items are $8. Fashion Fix sets are also higher. Because of this change, I have decided to resign from Paparazzi as a consultant. I will be selling all of my inventory for $5. Shipping would be $5 flat rate. I'm posting this in a VIP group, and I will begin liquidating shortly. Another person, Olga's Precious $5 Bling. I've decided to resign from my position as a consultant with Paparazzi. I've canceled my consultant agreement. My experience was rewarding, but I feel it's time for me to explore different opportunities with more consistent pay. Upcoming lives and liquidation sales will be taking place. Dear friends and customers, I want to take a moment to thank all of you for your support and encouragement and love throughout my journey as a paparazzi consultant. Why is it always a journey? And those stupid star earrings. Okay. The jewelry has brought me so much fun, but I am not going to be doing paparazzi anymore. I quit because of the price and because of recent quality deterioration. So please join me on my Facebook Lives. Thank you for being a part of this journey. I think I'm going to return to the actual workforce. Oh, look, $8 for a pair of little heart studs. Is that worth the price, you guys? No. Okay. And then we have earrings that say bride and they're seed bead. I don't know any bride that would wear those, even if they were on their honeymoon. I don't know anyone named that would. It's such a stupid thing, and it's so niche. It's such niche. It's just stupid. But yeah, people are using the LuLaRoe going out of business. The going out of business LuLaRoe thing in paparazzi groups, which cracks me up. And then people, let's just keep going down. So I bet not many would say anything, but I did resign today for paparazzi because prices. I'm sorry, but I had to. I love you, ho. I love you all. I hate to see you all go. So that's the good reason why a lot of people are leaving. The prices are too high, and even elites are quitting. Even elites are leaving this company. So let's look at what's on the shop. But yeah, sales are continuing to slump. Okay, so let's make this a little bit smaller so we can see it. Okay, so So you would never know that they're advertising jewelry in that picture unless you look at, you have to click in it. And so we have a butterfly necklace. It didn't sell out. I'm not shocked. I wouldn't pay $16 for 2 pieces of jewelry. That's just ridiculous. And then, oh look, Glitzy by Association is now available in pink. It must have been a Life of the Party bring back. And then we've got the tornado ring. Aradil said that. A big bracelet. These, I'm sorry. Teddy bear. Teddy bear. What are they thinking with these stupid teddy bears? No. And then we have something that looks like a Chinese throwing star, but it's a majestic moth. And then we have Downtown Decadence, something that looks very bridal, red paint with rhinestones, a flower with a bead on the bottom. That's an ear cuff, you guys. Yeah, no. And then we have $8 for one barrette. I think I'll pass. $8 for claw that you can get in a 12-pack on Temu. I think I'll pass. The stupid stars. Yeah. And then we have another mayoral monarch, and it's supposed to be a monarch butterfly. How gaudy and awful is this? It's gothful. Okay, it's gothful. Gothful. Then we have a deer and what looks to look like a ring because, you know, it's wedding season. And then we have hearts with bows, fish, ridiculousness. Oh, and then we have resin encased flowers. I hope people continue to leave this company, and I hope they continue to leave in droves. What the hell? That looks like a door knocker with a bow. It looks like a door knocker with a bow. Yeah. $8 for one hair clip, Erica. Isn't that crazy? It's funny, they actually made it easier for me to not buy this shit. Oh yeah, totally. I'd like to know how much a hit the bigs have taken, i.e. Monica Cox, Lucretia, Mandy. I saw Heather Viramontes had already quit. Yeah. And there's a couple that are talking about slowing down. They're taking a step back. So here's the thing. You reached your life of the party goal for the year. Here's the thing. You probably inventory loaded to reach that life of the party goal. So here's what you do. You stop. And then you just focus on selling what you've got. And, you know, if you have to quit and leave and sell it for what you used to sell it for, then do that. People are still signing up, but they're signing up now, in my humble opinion, to get it for the $4.40 because they don't want to pay $8 for it. So I bet a lot of people are signing up just to be glorified customers because they find that it is cheaper. And the thing is, oh look, the big chunky thing didn't sell out. The thing with that is, a lot of people are going to put pressure on them to sell this stuff, but they signed up because they didn't want to buy it for $8. So they're probably just buying it for themselves. That is a repeat. We've had that before. So yeah. No, I'm going to continue to watch their sales decline because you look at all the sneak peeks that Misty Kirby just showed us, and here's a good portion of them still sitting here. Foxes, those are stupid. Boots, those are dumb looking. Convention will be interesting this year. I cannot wait to see even how much more empty it is. I mean, Vegas, let's talk about that. Okay. Let's talk about that. So, Monique, I'm going to your cruise for a second. And then, Expedia. So if you wanted to do a last minute thing, let's look up, we're not going to Singapore. Let's go to Las Vegas. LAS. Las Vegas. And convention is July 25th, 26th, 27th. It's around this time, okay? And let's look at what the prices are right now. So, the Excalibur, which is across the street, flight, hotel, and room. So, it's all there. It's fully refundable. So, yeah. If I was going to go to Vegas, I'd probably stay at the Venetian because I like where it's located. They changed a lot of the event rooms. So a lot of the event rooms are based on, they used to have the MGM Grand. They used to have their parties at Hakkasan. So, it's called Game On Convention. So let's go to the Game On Convention paparazzi. And let's look at the venues. So they're still doing the MGM Grand. And what's on the agenda? So they're still doing their life of the party, you know, blockbuster photo shoots. So they're still doing the Game On kickoff is in the Grand Ballroom. Instead of the arena like they had last year, it's in the Grand Ballroom, okay? So it's not in the arena this year. Premiere workshops, they're all in the Boulevard Room or the Marquee Room, okay? But when we go to the Black and White Gala, Grand Garden Arena, so they're doing that in the arena, and Christina Aguilera is in the Grand Garden Arena. But instead of several keynote speakers, we have this guy, Rick Rigsby, and we have one concert. In years past, you had 3. Now you get 1. You get Christina Aguilera, and that's it. So that makes it very interesting to me. Okay? So, yeah. It's a little sad that you used to get a whole bunch of stuff, now you don't. Okay, so let's do Alaska for Monique. And I just want to look at cruise, because you're coming in July to September. Show me the deals. Go. Okay, so let's look at Monique. You're coming on the 30th, right? Around the 30th, if I remember right. And I think you're going to be on the Encore. So here's Monique's cruise line. So here's all the fun stuff. If you go to IC Strait Point, that's one of the best places to whale watch. Okay. And let's look at okay. I'm on the wrong website, aren't I? Okay. Was she the Heather, Kimberly? So Heather was my sponsor. I talked to her on the phone about her quitting. She has so much left. She's selling it for $2 a piece. That's crazy. You guys lost volume again? What? I'm showing you guys can hear me. Okay. Well, this has been fun, but I think we will call it a day, and I will get audio and video fixed. Okay. Okay. Someone said lost volume. Yes, Marina, the microphone itself is not working. My soundboard died, so I have to use the camera microphone, which is not the greatest. Okay. Okay, so let's see, Norwegian. I'm gonna go to Holland America because they at least show you shore excursions on their website. Okay, so let's do all 6 to 8 day cruises, and we'll do, because you're doing depart from Seattle. Okay, so here's the 7 day. Let's go to, this is very similar. Okay, so view cruise, and let's look at things to do. Fitness center. Okay, icy Straight Point. You can do the whale watching, but honestly, where you are in icy Straight Point, you can see everything from here. The zip line is fun. You can go kayaking and see the whales too. But icy Straight Point, the best place to see whales is icy Straight Point. And then let's look at Juneau. And Juneau is where the Mendenhall Glacier is. So if you're gonna be in Juneau, I would do the Mendenhall Glacier and Gardens because it's the perfect time of year for that. Okay, and then let's go to Sitka. And Sitka, you can see a lot of stuff from the city. Can I just, I want to see more things to do. Okay. Oh my gosh, I hate this. So yeah, Sitka is pretty small. Ketchikan is where I like to go. Why is everything stuck? Okay, everything is stuck on here. I don't want to read the reviews, but apparently my computer needs to be dumped, you guys. It needs to be cleaned out. So I think I'm going to work on doing that. So next week live is more productive. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. I'm going to go and clean out my computer, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to go make some pancakes for the boys. All right? Okay, talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining me. Sorry about all the audio and visual problems. And take care, be real, not perfect, and have a great day. All right.